All right, everyone. We are joined with today's starting pitcher, Kyle Freeland. We'll go ahead and lead off with Danielle. Go ahead, Danielle.
Hey, Kyle, just to check, were you having any trouble with your hip today?
I mean, it wasn't at 100%, but it's something that I'm going to grind through. I'm going to continue to work on it and make sure that it's as good as possible every time I go out there.
How was it impacting you?
I wasn't noticing it too much, but I could tell that it wasn't the exact same as it has been in the past, where I can really fire off it and everything. But it's strong. It doesn't hurt anything like that. It's just something that I got to continue to work on. With hip mobility and making sure my hips are ready every 5 days.
And just how would you assess how you pitched today?
Wasn't sharp. Couldn't had a lot of issues getting the ball into the bottom of the zone. Curveball wasn't sharp. I couldn't place my fastball where I wanted to. Changeup was almost non-existent. Couldn't hit the slider out in front. And when you have that kind of mix up against best team in baseball, it's a recipe for disaster. And that's kind of what happened today.
Thank you.
We'll go to Tracy Ringlesby next. Go ahead, Tracy.
When you look at it, I mean, as good as your August was, is there a frustration that comes in when you go into the next month and you don't carry over? Because you pitched about as well as a guy could pitch in the month of August.
Yeah, I mean, carrying momentum, carrying confidence can go a long way. The month that I had in August was great. Definitely, I'm going to continue to try and carry that over into September. And, with this start, I'm going to, wash it, learn from it, go out and get better. But it's one start. It happens. Is against the best team in baseball. I know I can match up against those guys. Done before, did a few weeks ago. So I'm not too concerned about it at all. It's just one of those games where I wasn't sharp and they hit every single mistake that I threw.
Thank you, sir.
We'll go to Jordan Harabin with MLB.com. Go ahead, Jordan.
Hey, Kyle, you mentioned the hip mobility. I was just wondering what sort of things you either have been doing or will be doing to kind of just get that hip right for the next start and moving forward.
That's stuff that, I'll be doing with our strength coaches and our trainers in the weight room and in the training room. Stuff to just allow my hips to move around, whether it's, hip cars, stretches, certain lifts that we'll do over the next few days, just to, make sure that hip strength is there, that I feel confident on it, and that we can continue to go moving forward.
I gotcha. And then just in terms of pitching, I mean, you pitch in Denver all the time, but to face another starting pitcher from Colorado today, I think that's the first time that's happened here. What's that like, and what does it say kind of about state of baseball in Colorado?
I thought it was cool. Obviously I wish, we could have had a better battle against one another. He's a pitcher I enjoy watching. I've known about for a long time, and, he's putting together one hell of a season. So, being able to watch him and match up against him, two Colorado kids going at it at Coors Field is really cool. So, hats off to him for what he did today here in Coors Field. I'm sure he had a lot of friends and family here watching him. So, happy for him.
Thanks a lot.